Why does it hurt so bad? So bad to lose something I never had. Never had. Are you a memory, lucid dream? Pinch me. Will you come back? Will you come back?
Down, yeah. I've been feeling so down, yeah. Can you tell me why? Can you tell me why I'm down, yeah? No friends of mine around, yeah. Now I'm thinking I might have caught the June blues, yeah. I wanna drown myself inside the juice, yeah. You know I keep on running from the truth. Was that not?
Okay, this is the current state of the studio right now. The stuff that was previously in the drawers and on top of the desk is now literally on every surface I can find. The desk, which I wanted to be moved out of the office, is temporarily just shoved off to the side for now because it is too heavy for anyone to lift. So I need to find people to help me with that. So right now, what I'm going to attempt to do is assemble the table that came from Mandawa Foam, which will be my new desk table. I'm thinking if it's smart to assemble it now before I move this out, or if I should do it later. But you know what? I've already set aside the day to do this, so I'm gonna do it now.
When I drive around, don't feel it up. Why it's getting colder when the sun come out? Might just waste away, don't know what life about. Another day go by, don't know what got me down.
Okay, it is late at night and building this table, ta-da! I built that. It took way longer than expected. Actually, the table was pretty quick. The chair is what took the longest. For some reason, I cannot get this screw to fit, so I'm still figuring that out. And I cannot attach the backing because there are no holes. There are no pre-drilled holes, and I'm too scared to do it on my own because what if I make a mistake? So the studio today is a giant mess. This is where I am at, and I will continue tomorrow. Oh, it's a lot bigger than I thought. It's cute though, don't you think? I think that's cute. Let me just smush this down a bit. Okay. Okay, this can go over here by this wall. Okay. Bachi, no! Bachi, okay. Oh dear. Bachi! 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 Bachi, come here. Bachi, dun 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 dun. What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? Come here. You cannot be trusted. You cannot be trusted. You're gonna have to live here while I do this. Oh no! I'm done! I'm done, Bachi, I'm done! We're done! Come here. We're done. Look what we made. Look what we made. Oh, sturdy! You like it? Ta-da! End of day 2. You know what? It's starting to come together. I need to move these frames. I need to move Come on, camera, cooperate with me. Head down, please. Thank you. Okay, so I need to move these frames. It's a little dark. I'm gonna put these over here or have a different set of frames. Maybe some of my art prints, that would be cool. These are gonna be moved. One is gonna go over here. I'm gonna figure out some kind of camera storage solution cabinet over here. Not bad, it's starting to come together.
Deja vu strings me along. I put you in a music box, tried to move on. You're still playing heartstrings, and I'm still singing your song. Deja vu strings me along. Put you in a music box, tried to move on. You're still playing heartstrings, and I'm still singing your song. I think I remember your skin on mine. I think I remember your laugh with mine. I think I remember that you were mine. I'm not sure. We were short, it's been long. Deja vu strings me along. I put you in a music box, tried to move on. You're still playing heartstrings, and I'm still singing your song.
And here we have the completed room makeover. So I'm gonna give you a quick walkthrough on what's changed and what needs to happen next. Originally, the plan was to have one of these hanging over here, but unfortunately, when I put it up, it stayed put for about half a day when the command strips just gave out and everything came tumbling down. It was a huge mess and a lot of noise, but thankfully nothing broke. So right now it's just resting there while I figure out how to hang that back up. So funny story, even though it took me forever to assemble the chairs that I purchased together with this table, I ended up just using a chair that I already had on hand because I found it much more comfortable. And those other chairs were given to people who needed them more than me. Moving on to this corner of the room, my 3 sets of animal prints, which are actually for sale on my shop. I have them hung on the wall here. I've been having some trouble with command strips. Command strips are really funny because sometimes they're very, very reliable. Like these ones have been attached to this wall for about 2 years and I haven't had a single problem. But this particular print has actually fallen down twice already and it broke one frame, so I had to get another frame. Moving on to this side of the room where I store random camera gear like tripods and softboxes and things of that nature. I love this shelf. I got it from Chris's room because she left it behind when she moved to the Skypod, so I've decided to use it in my office. And then these boxes were actually her bridesmaids' presents for us, and I'm now using them to store random camera things. These old bags are one of the things that hasn't moved from the old layout. I just don't know where to put them, but I need them for when I'm shooting on location, so I guess this is the perfect spot for them since that's really an area I can't use otherwise. And up here, I've hung up some original paintings. Most of the prints are actually available on my website if you would like a copy of these. Here's something else that hasn't really changed. This shelf is pretty much the same as it was before. The only difference is I've moved almost all of my art supplies, actually all of my art supplies, down to this cart over here, which makes me feel so organized, and I love that I can just roll it around wherever I decide to work. I don't know, it just feels like a much easier setup than what I was using before. So you may have noticed that there's no chair. That's because I just dragged the chair that I was using on my computer table and bring it over to this side because I didn't have time to buy another chair. So there you have it. And lastly, we have my little guest seating area. This is where people sit while I work and keep me company. This was also repurposed. I got this from our sala actually. That it was just a chair that we weren't really using, so I asked if I could have it and now it lives here.
Me along, put you in a music box, tried to move on. You're still playing heartstrings, and I'm still singing your song. I'm still singing. singing your song. I'm still singing your song. Yeah.